Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's anti-aging strength exercises. Right, let's begin. We start off with our warm-up here. I'm just gently pressing the heel into the floor and pushing away. So we get that those chest muscles warmed up very early. Push away and push away. So let me just tell you a little bit about today. We have 3 sets. There's 4 exercises in each set, and we repeat each of those exercises twice, so 2 rounds for each one. And our sequence we're working with today is 15-45. So 15 seconds to change weights if you need to, have a little rest, and 45 to do your actual work. Let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 2 feet together. We're going to do some glute squeezes. We actually had glute squeezes coming up in exercise 1. We're going to combine it with a back lunge or step back. If you can't get into the big deep knee bends, lean slightly at the waist here just to allow that range of movement for the leg there to kick back behind and really squeeze out your glute here. Let's add in a little bit of a back fly. Lift, squeeze. That's it, good. And squeeze it out. So you should feel tension building up in around your shoulders. Just get that balance. And in your glutes as well. Squeeze it out. Let's do another 10. Take your time. 9, 8, 7, 2 feet together. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Let's step and reach. Step and reach. That's good. And reach across. And reach across. This feels really nice now, getting good bit of flexibility into the shoulders, the upper trunk as well, while we keep the heart rate coming up by stepping and stepping. Nice big deep breaths in. Breathe out through your pursed lips. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go into a little squat. Bring the hands out in front, and then nice big chest opener here behind. Sit your hips low, like an upright pec deck. Hips down, open wide. Hips down and open. That's it, that's good, that feels good. Sit your hips down and keep the head up. Chest is upright, knees track out over the shoes. Sit down and open. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. 5 to go. And 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now into those rainbow legs. Nice big hip opener here. And open and open. This feels really nice. Feeling those hips getting nice and mobile now. Let's do another 4, 3, 2 more, and this is your last one. And I'm going to just bring in some back lunges here into the warm-up, and that is just let the nervous system get used to an actual lunge without any weights. I think that's good. I always do that before I start any of my own strength training workouts off camera. Any of these big leg moves, I like to do body weight. Now if you struggle with deep ranges of the knee there like that, see if you can do a small range of movement. You can always put a chair beside you if you really want to get down a little deeper, but you just need that little assistance. That's great, that's an option. feeling that lovely flexibility coming into the front of the leg, into those hip flexors. Let's do 2 more. Lunges is great for really getting your hips mobile. And last one. Now, big circles. Let's do a little step touch to bring up the heart rate again. Actually, those back lunges brought it up nicely for me. They are very much cardio versus strength. And circle around. And the other way. Good work. Now, bring it back a staggered RDL today. Now, we're used to doing just 2 legs. 2-leg, I keep going with that. We're used to doing 2-legged RDLs, but today, mixing it up, we're going to stagger the legs. Same thing, the legs are just staggered. Okay, you pretty much keep the back leg straight, the front leg might bend a little bit more, and you're really going to feel this, how much emphasis it brings into the hamstring of the front leg. It's amazing, you really won't believe how much work that your hamstrings are doing with that exercise. Okay, let's go for 4 and 3, 2, and last one. Little march, crisscross to open up that chest. Got some chest adduction exercise, an exercise coming for that today. So let's stretch it all out. I think this one is actually quite new on the channel. We usually do chest adductions like this, but today I'm mixing it up a little bit for you. I want you just to be careful with the weight that you choose for it, because the elbow is not necessarily really tucked in. It's going to be going out wide. So just mind what weight you use for it. You might have to experiment a little bit with it. Okay, let's do 5 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Into those lovely, lovely calf raises to get that blood circulating around the feet, the calves themselves. So the first exercise, like I was saying, is 2 back lunge, 2 glute squeeze. So we've warmed them up there just recently, so they are ready to go. So you keep going with your calf raises, 2 back lunge, choose your weight here now, and 2 glute squeezes. I think you can go probably your heavier weights with this one. Depends how used you are to lunges. If you do them on a regular basis, you'll probably be able to go heavy. Right, enjoy yourselves. Let's get our weights in hand. And as you can see, I keep my weights up on a height, just so they're not always bending down to the floor. Okay, abs pulled in, shoulder blades retracted. Let's go. 1 and 2, and squeeze, and squeeze. 1 and 2, squeeze out that rear. Sit back or step back. Remember your modifications now if you need them. And squeeze it out. Back and back. Squeeze, squeeze. And back. Squeeze, squeeze. We try for 1 more. 1 and 2. Let's just get our glutes in. 1 and 2. Now the next move, round 1, I'll just try the lighter weights. I am going for knee raises and arms up over the head. Okay, so nice lovely standing abdominal exercise here. Works the shoulders. Nice and slowly. You can try it with heavier weights to see how you're feeling today. Lift and lift. Try and find that balance. Reach right up to the ceiling. That's it, good. Abdominals are very, very much engaged here to stop you from leaning back or tipping over to the side. Lift up. Next move, we have 2 rainbow legs, 2 pendulum. So we're really going to head off and work those hip muscles next. Great, okay. Right, let's get ready for that. Change up a little heavier for that. So we've got rainbow leg for 2, and then pendulum for 2. Okay, off we go. 1 and 2. And as you know, Rainbow leg is an exercise I include in a lot of my warm-ups, but it's a great exercise in itself. That's it, around. Again, trying not to keep your upper body as still as you can here. So we use our abdominals so much you wouldn't believe. So bring that belly button towards your spine to keep that trunk from rotating. That's it. Squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Around and around, squeeze and squeeze. And exercise 4 now, we have side lunge for 2, and then we're taking it into a narrow squat in the middle. Give yourself a lot of space here. If you want to make the side lunge harder, you can reach to the ground. That makes it a little bit harder, or you can just leave the weights up in front. And narrow squat. 1 and 2. Now we're going to repeat those 4 exercises again. Then we'll head into set 2. And 2. Sit down. 1. And 2. And sit your hips low. 1 and 2. This is wonderful work for the inner thighs, the lower body, those glutes, hamstrings, quads. And we'll squeeze in that narrow squat. Well done. Okay, now we're back to exercise 1. All right, 2 back lunge. Heart rate's up, 2 glute squeezes. Get ready any second now. Okay, down and down. This is where I probably start to feel like a challenge coming into the body. Down and squeeze and squeeze. Down, down, squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Good work. Keep going now, you're doing great. Squeeze and squeeze. Keep the chest up as much as you can here. Squeeze. Hopefully you're feeling the glutes. I know I say it a lot, but it's important that we feel those glutes working. Squeeze them out there. Okay, now I'm going to try the knee raise. Round 2 with a heavier weight. Okay. This time I'm going to go opposites. You can do same arm, same leg. I'll try opposites this time. Opposite arm, opposite leg. If that's confusing you, stay with same arm, same leg. Slow this one right down now. Reach up. Reach. Don't lean back. That's it. Keep a nice straight back. Good work. Reach up. Feel those core muscles working hard here. Push up to the ceiling. Push. This is tough now, especially with these heavier weights. And they will naturally slow you down if you use a heavier weight. And last one. Okay, now if you need a little rest for the grip, no harm, take it. We have the rainbow leg for 2 and 2 pendulum. Go any second now. Okay, weights out in front. Whoop. And other leg. Pendulum. And again. Squeeze it out. Line up your 2 feet. That's it. And out. Squeeze. Squeeze it out. Good. You're doing great. You'll be feeling those muscles in the lower half now working really hard for you. And our last exercise to finish out set 1. 2 side lunge, 2 narrow squat. Let's get one more here. 1 and 2. Squeeze and squeeze it out. Okay. Few little calf raises while we wait for our time, or you can start straight away if you want a couple more reps there. Okay, let's get ourselves ready. Side lunge. Side lunge. narrow squat. Good. 1 and 2. And narrow squat. Keep that chest up for that narrow squat. 1 and 2. Hips low, chest high. Lovely flexibility coming in there, round 2. Feel like my dumbbell can almost get down to that floor. And down. 1 and 2. And down. Well done. Now here's our chest adduction. So just be mindful of the weight. So across the body into hammer curl. And then of course other side into hammer curl. Really pull the belly button in for me here now. We really need to keep the torso stable. Cross and curl. And bicep curl. And curl. Sorry, I think I called it a hammer curl. Yes, it's a bicep curl because the palm is facing up to the ceiling. Hammer curl, palms face each other. Curl it, that's it. Over and across and curl and across and curl. Now here's our staggered RDL. Just stagger the legs, run the weights down in front and come back up tall, don't lean back, okay? Again, it's important that we keep everything tight in the middle. Down and back up. All the way down, stick that bottom out behind you, come back upright. So your bottom's leading, just like with our regular Romanian deadlift. And back up. We have to switch legs for the next exercise, so just make sure you know what leg's out front. Do you feel that? Stretch and pull on that hamstring on that front leg. And back up. So breathe in, hold your breath, and breathe it out to return to the starting position. Well done. Okay, let's stagger the feet, and like I said, if you want more reps, you can start. You don't have to wait for your work beep there at all. So down, back up, and back up. Keep going there. Okay. You don't have to get the weights all the way down to your feet. That's not necessary. Just a little bit under your kneecap will do. And back up. Now to finish out our first round in set 2, we have a pec deck and a shoulder press. So that does some upper body work. This is very much putting emphasis on the lower half. Again, feeling that hamstring behind me there. And back up. And back up. Well done, that's great. Now we're into a pec deck. So, pec deck, shoulder press. I like to stagger the feet here for this one just to take pressure off that lower back. Get ready now any second. So, pec deck, shoulder press. Close, open, reach up. Close, open, reach up. So a little bit more chest work here. Bringing those weights across the body and towards the midline will work your chest. And then we'll add in those shoulders as well. Reach up, good. Come on, keep going. And push up. That's it. Keep breathing. Let's get one more in. Excellent job. All right, now we're back to the start. You may feel like you need just a little breather there for the wrists for a second. Shake them all out. It's the chest adduction and bicep curl. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get started. Chest adduction bicep curl. Chest and bicep. And bicep. Across the body. Curl. And across. Curl. Keep the weight close to your midline there, close, particularly with that bicep curl, because you'll get a much, much better contraction of the bicep muscle group. And across and curl. Cross and curl. And we've got our staggered RDL coming next. Well done. All right, I'm going to start, just change the feet around for this round. I'm going to start with the right leg in front, left leg behind, toes facing about 12 o'clock position, abs engaged. Down we go. Stand tall. Take your time. Come up tall. Let your bottom lead. Just push back with your backside there. That's it. Come up tall. Use your breathing. Breathe in. Hold it for a second. Breathe out to come up tall. That's it. Keep going. Ooh, really feeling the back of that hamstring, the back of that leg. It's a lovely, lovely stretch on it. And that stretch really brings strength into the muscle group. Okay, now we're ready for the other leg. Okay, you may feel a little bit more flexible on one side compared to the other. That's very normal. Our feet facing forward, rear out behind you first. It's very important you do that little hip hinge, hinging the hips back. It's very important we learn how to hinge. It just comes into so many strength training exercises, so if you can just get that down, those fundamentals down, you'll do so well. Keep your body safe. That's it. And back up. No, don't be worrying about getting in 50, 60 reps with strength training. Just a few good reps, maybe repeat the round at least once, and then just keep coming back, be consistent, come back to your strength 2-3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. Lovely. Now, pec deck shoulder press to finish out set 2, then we're heading into set 3. Wow, this workout's going quite fast. All right, so pec deck shoulder press, let's get ready to go. Okay, stagger the feet, close, open, push, close, open, and push over the head. Close, open, drive the weight over you. Breathe out. Very important we have that air, that breath to push those weights over your head. Try not to lean back. It's much safer just to lean forward slightly. Good, just feel the pressure coming off your discs in your spine. That's it, good work. And reach. And last one. Well done. Okay, give yourself a rest because we have more shoulder work. We have a clean, more biceps, and then sit into a squat and over the head. You can leave out the shoulders if you want to, if you're really fatigued. Okay, little clean, squat, push over the head. And clean those weights or curl them, sit into your chair, squat overhead. If you're having any issues with squatting, just sit in a chair and stand up out of it. Tap the chair with your bottom and stand up out of it. You can do a shoulder press if your shoulders are hanging in there. Good work. Come on, we can do this. Sit down and reach. And clean. Sit, reach, and clean. Sit and reach. Excellent job. Now I'm just going to give my grip strength a moment. I'll show you the exercise body weight. We have back rows coming next. We're going to work those trapezius rhomboids, those posture muscles. Let's get a few in here. Right, rear out. and squeeze and release. And release. Relax that neck. And squeeze. Come on, we can do this. We're going to work those triceps next. So just make sure you pick a weight that you can last the 45 seconds, because as we know, triceps are a small muscle group. Squeeze, release. That's it. You feel those posture muscles working hard there behind you. Slowly lower those weights down towards the ground. Well done. Now, you have a choice here. You can go with 2, or you can pick a heavier dumbbell and go with 1. Okay? Whatever you like there yourself. I'll go with 1, round 1, maybe go with round 2, round 2, staggering the feet again. Just takes that pressure off the lower back. And reach above your head. So if you're having a tired day, always find ways just to scale back the exercise a little bit, because just for the mental aspect of exercise, it's good to come back, even if you're just having a day where you're fatigued. Come back and just do something a little easier, a little less intense than on your full-on energy days. It's that coming back and that consistency that keeps you going. Good. Full extension of those arms right up, that's it. Don't be worried about locking out joints or anything like that. Get that full extension. Right, round 2, we might try 2 weights. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh yeah, sumo squat and a pull back. Love this exercise. Down, pull back. This is a great full body metabolic exercise to finish out the last exercise in set 1, and we'll repeat it again then. That's it, good. Drop the hips. This is one exercise I do a lot myself. And pull back. Just do a little seat. If you're not able to, do that full deep squat. I'm building up a great sweat. There's a nice big bead of sweat rolling down the center of my forehead here at the moment. Pull back. Good work. Feels great to get a good sweat on when you're working out. And down, tailbone down. Lovely job. Okay, rest out that grip strength. Wipe away that sweat off the brow. Okay. Clean squat and press. We get ready for it. If you need more rest, you can take it. So, open the legs for hip distance. And squat. Just experiment with leg width here. Sit down and squat. Good. And press, sorry. Clean. Sit down. Reach above your head. Great work. And reach. Sit down and reach. Lovely, powerful. Another metabolic move. 2 of them back to back here. This is great. We're getting spoilt today. And clean. Sit down. Let's finish that one out. And above the head. Okay, your back row is next. If your back muscles are a little jaded at this stage, you can drop your weight down. That's fine. Have a little break. Heart rates come up after that one there. All right, let's go with it. So into position, stick that rear out. And drive those weights back. Nice high elbows. Slowly return the weights down. Slowly return. Nice long arms down. And that tempo, that slow tempo, keeps the muscles under tension for a little bit longer. We call that time under tension. T-U-T. Good. And down. That really helps the muscles to grow, to build and get stronger. One more. Well done. Now your extension. So you can go with 2 heavier weights, drop down to lighter weights, double up. Just so many options when you're working out with dumbbells. Right, so 2 behind. Extend right up to the ceiling. reach up. And some mornings I wake up, it could be 2 days since I've actually done strength, and I'd feel quite stiff. The day before, no, fine, think I'm getting away with it. Second day you wake up and you're feeling quite stiff, and that is quite common when we're working out with weights. It's called DOMS, or delayed onset of muscle soreness. And it kind of can interfere with your workout if you've planned one for that day. But like I say, just scale it down a little bit. That's it. Add in a little bit of cardio as well, because I'm telling you, the cardio will get rid of that stiffness more than anything else you can do. Just getting that blood circulating around. Right, we are into sumo squat and pull back. Your last exercise. And we're going out with a bang. Right, nice wide toes there. Pull back. Nice metabolic move to finish today's strength. Good work. And if you enjoyed this workout today, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was lovely. Don't forget to press the thumbs up button. Just lets me know that you're enjoying your workouts. It lets me know that you're enjoying the strength workouts. And the more thumbs up I get, that just gives me great feedback and encourages me to create more workouts for you. And thank you so much to everybody. You're so kind coming on, giving me lots of likes. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate all the lovely messages and comments that you send my way. And well done. And there you go. Big dumbbell clap for you. You thoroughly deserve it. Well done, that was great. Feeling good, feeling energized now. Let me just stop all the beeps. Heart rate's up after that last one. There was a lovely 24-minute workout there. Feels really good. Okay, step touch it out gently. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Make your moves nice and small. And we'll get a few stretches in. Now, there's a lot of back work there today. So what I'm going to do is stretch out my back muscles first. If I can turn the chair with all the dumbbells on it. So we're going to step back and just gently putting a little bit of pressure on the chair. Open your legs maybe a little wider than shoulder distance. Push the chair away so that you feel the muscles in your trunk there and your shoulders lengthening out. This feels really, really nice. This is a nice one to do if you develop tension. Maybe you develop tension during the day. If you're sitting at a desk for long periods. That feels really, really good. Push the chair away a little bit more just to increase the length in the body and the stretch. Excellent job. Step forward to come out of it, and we'll go straight into the quads. Okay, so we're bringing that foot up now. If you need to hold on to the chair there, it's actually good that has weights on it. It adds that little bit of extra resistance there so it doesn't move. But if you can let go and grip your runner with both hands, you're going to get an amazing stretch in your quadriceps, your thigh muscles, and into the hip flexor. And it really allows you to draw that heel right up to your butt cheek. And then of course, tilt the pelvis back behind you. Tilt your hip bones back behind in that direction so that you will further increase the stretch into your hips and your front of your leg. Feels really nice. And of course, you're always going to get a nice stretch in your shoulders and your chest when your elbows are behind the body. You can start off the stretch holding on to something, and then if you want to let go, you can, okay? So other side, this will work on the balance. Yeah, I was saying I was having a kind of a bit of DOMS going on in the muscles today. So I'm finding the stretch a little bit difficult to get into, but we get there. We always get there in the end. That's it. Draw that heel up a little closer to your bottom. Find that balance. Keep going. Hold it for a few seconds. And rather than be wishing you could come out of the stretch, increase the stretch. That's it. Use the time wisely. So draw that heel a little closer to your butt cheek. Keep breathing throughout and then gently ease out of it. And I would encourage you to repeat that again. Let's do a lovely C-curve stretch. Reach to the other side of the room. Fingertips over. Any of these stretches you see me doing, you should do another round of them. because I tell you, by the time you get to the second round, your body will be more in tune with the stretch. The muscles are more primed and ready to go, and get you a little bit further. And stretch across. If you're really caught for time when it comes to stretching and cool down, pick 2, 3, maybe 4 stretches or exercises, and repeat them two times at least. And then switch up the stretches the next time you exercise. Now I'm going to link up my longer cool down for you. You'll find them in the description box underneath the video here. Just to, if you prefer to spend at least 10 or 15 minutes cooling down, and I do encourage you to do that. Thank you so much for joining me today. What a lovely strength workout. I'm going to get some water now and replace this lost fluid, and I will see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.